Hello, everyone. It's Patrick. Once again, I started talking to you all, and I didn't even have my phone on. Uh, I went to hit the button to shut it off, and it gave me a click. So I got a beautiful picture of myself just talking to myself. Well, me and my daughter were getting ready to go to the gym, see what it's like here, and get started. Just kind of see what there is. Hopefully, there are some good things there. So, all right, well, it's very hot out today. So, thank goodness the gym is inside. It's like 80 some degrees outside, but the index is 105. So, we'll be heading out, and I'm gonna turn this around here. I have somebody who wants to say hello. Say hello, Daisy. Say hello. Hi. See, she really did want to say hello. She's our baby for sure. So, all right. She's been a little on the mouthy side today, but you know, that happens at times. All right. Well, we'll talk to you later. Yep, there is Happy Go Lucky waiting. She's scratching her ears right there. We've cleaned them out, but she's still having a little scratch. It's time to go to the groomer, so she's getting pretty thick hair. I keep brushing her and we could start a wig, but there she is, just kind of hanging out. Daisy, Daisy Pooh. Oh boy, she sees me with a camera. She's ready, aren't you, baby? Yeah, yeah. You'll have to bear with me with my camera skills. It's still taking me a while, but we'll get better at it. So, okay. All right, coming to say toodles to my wife, my beautiful wife who's sitting right there. Hello. Oh, wait, I'm bad with the camera. All right, babe, see you in a bit. Okay, here we go. We're heading out to the Jeep. Winona, whenever you get here, let's go. I gotta come get the keys here. We have to drive the Jeep. Okay, we'll see you in a bit, Daisy. Yeah. Okay, well, here we are. We just got back from the gym. We're at the house. They have some neat stuff there at this gym. Oh, but boy, did it bring back the military days, except I'm about 9 pounds heavier. But it was nice. I got to ride the bike, and I rode the stair climber, and I did the upper arm muscles, the upper chest. I did that. And now I'm going to go in. Mind you, it wasn't a lot in each one. But mind you, I'm going to pay the piper because I can't tell you the last time I've been on in the gym. But it was a lot of fun, really. It's been about, I would say, at least a good 5 years. But machines have come a long way in that time. So, yeah, you can play videos and everything else for you. So, we're home. Now, I walked in our house. Our house is freezing compared to out there. But, you know, that's just the way it is, I guess. Well, I'm gonna get changed now and settle in for the night. Yeah, we have to drive the Jeep because the car is in the garage getting the fender fixed that I actually damaged the other day. So, yeah, And of course the Jeep, it doesn't have any air condition. So we're kind of stuck without air conditioner for a little bit. And I figure while I'm here waiting on Winona, you can see there we got some weeds. I thought it'd be the perfect time while I'm waiting on her to pull some of these. Yeah, this is nice that we have a small area because, oh my, that was a big problem in our old house. The main reason why we sold it, because it was just too much to take care of. But what can you do? You know, you gotta love it. And I am kind of relieved, though, to be out of it and not have to deal with it. Here, all I gotta do is this flower bed is keep it cut and taken care of. I sit here and wait for her to come out. I can pull a couple of these and talk to you guys all at the same time. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll make 30. We'll make our first full month here. Well, for me anyhow. Tomorrow we signed the keys for the keys here. I know, quick, huh? It's really quick. Now we just kind of wait, see how it all works out. Supposed to have a ice cream social tomorrow, so that ought to be good, right? Yeah, I know. Going to the gym. I'm talking about an ice cream soda social. I know. But nice to get out and see your neighbors. So, well, that's enough for now. It looks like we're going to get some rain around here. So that's kind of good. The rain we get, the better. It's been pretty hot and dry, so we'll see how well it works out. And I guess we're supposed to get some thunderstorms, so we'll see. Opening up the door to the Jeep, probably can feel the heat wave as I come into the Jeep. I know I can. Whew. It's hot in here. But I'll turn on the Jeep. Put the windows down, because it will be very, very hot in here. So I hope you can hear me over. Hold on a second here. Might as well turn it down. It doesn't work anyhow. So, I mean, it throws air, but it's not cold air. It needs recharged. And it's going to be a little bit till we get it done. Because $321 was the estimate given to me to have the car recharged. And I thought, you know what? I'm not going to spend that right now. But just moving and everything, that's too much money. So it's coming. It's just going to take a little bit. And yeah, I have said we're eventually going to need new tires, and he quoted me $700 for 4 tires, and I thought, that's over $1,000 I'd be spending on this car, on this Jeep, in one clip. Crazy, isn't it? And you know what the sad thing was? Is that guy was looking at me like that wasn't a lot of money. And I'm like, $1,000? Wow! That's a lot, at least to me, you know. I guess you get that way after you get a certain age. Money kind of lose track of you, you know. I look at, when I was in the military, when I was in the Army, and I got paid twice a month, I started making as a sergeant 500 and something I made that I brought home. No, I made, and then after taxes were taken out, it was 4 something. So, I mean, really, that's what I had to live on, and I was raising, I had my own place and da-da-da-da, marriage and whole 9 yards. Nowadays, now I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm perfect with money. I'm far from it. We have bills just like everybody else. But just seems like since I graduated high school in 94 and been on my own since, it's like inflation has went through the roof. I mean, used to be $1 could buy you something, $5 was good, and a $20 bill lasts like nothing nowadays. And where we're at right now, gas is $3.65 a gallon. I hate to see what it is back in PA because it was well into the $4. It was like $4.60 something up there. So I hate to see what it is now. And but yeah, it's nice. They take care of everything, so that's one less thing I have to worry about. Because the thing about where we were at is the house payment wasn't bad, but couldn't get maintenance done or upkeep. I mean, no one wanted to replace a few shingles on our roof because it was pointed. So we ended up having to put a new roof on, which was good anyhow because that helped us when we sold the house. But like a window, we had a window pane broke in our kitchen window. Well, they can't replace just the pane because it was one part out of the 3-section window. Well, they couldn't just replace that pane. They have to replace the whole window because it was all one piece. And the window itself to replace was $1,000. So it was like you never won. So, well, she finally arrived. And we are off to the gym. Say hello.
Hi.
All right, here we go. So here I am sitting on the chair like I've never made it to the gym, which I did. Am I proud of myself? I am. Am I proud of my daughter? I am. Because she kept bugging me. She wanted to go to the gym. So we finally did it, and it's a good thing. I enjoyed it. I think she enjoyed it. I just need to keep working at it. And so now it's time just sitting here relaxing. And hopefully tomorrow will be a good day. But you know how it is. The next day is always the worst. So we'll see. Right now I'm in my easy recliner, just sitting back, relaxing. You don't realize how much you really like a recliner until you get older. Some days it just feels like I can't wait to get in my recliner and relax. crazy, isn't it? But that's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. And so, well, there is not much going on. My wife is laying down. She's not feeling very good today. Her allergies, something last night kicked in and has just wiped her out this morning. She has been sneezing and coughing and whole 9 yards. No, it's not a cold. It's allergies. My wife has bad allergies, and she was doing good, and then she got hit with something, and whatever it was, it did her in. We got one of those, I don't know if you can see it over there, but one of those machines that are supposed to help you breathe better from dog hair and everything. And it really does seem to be working. And I said to my wife, I said, well, should we change the filter? And she's like, not till it hits red. My wife, she reads the directions on everything. I just, you know how it is, I pound it, or I just like, well, I guess it's not going to work. So that's going. It's going. And I guess tomorrow we go to pick up the rental car, because they say 8 days to fix the Ford, but it can definitely be longer. So to wait and see. You know what the funny thing about it was? We were not going to get a rental car. But then when we realized the temperature was still going to be high, we thought, you know what, it might not be a bad idea to get air conditioning. Even though we have our Jeep, but it doesn't have air. The air's not working. So 20 years ago, that would have made no difference, because we're so used to having a car without air conditioning. Do any of you remember back when cars, our pastor was saying this the other day, do any of you remember when you bought a car, you had to negotiate for air conditioning because that was a deluxe item? Leave a comment in the description below if you remember that. I do. I remember that growing up. If you had air conditioning in your car and it wasn't the 4 windows down and your head sticking out, and it was actually air conditioner coming from the car, who owned one like that? I mean, I was up there, 17. I think I was getting ready to leave the house when my mom finally got a car with air conditioning. And then she didn't use it because she said it got too cold. And it's like, oh my goodness. And but I guess that's the way it goes. So anyhow, back to what I was saying. So we drove up to get a car. And I had marked economy or compact. Well, we get there. Now, we did it short notice, okay? So we got there because, remember, we weren't going to do it. So we got there. We pull into the parking lot. We go inside. The representative greets us nicely and everything. And, of course, he does not have the car we need. All he has is a Jeep Grand Wagon. It's going to cost us, instead of $5 a day, it's going to cost us $10. Okay, fine. But you know, we went to take a walk around the car, and that car had the same problem, not as bad as ours, but the same problem with the fender that ours did. I'm like, boy, that makes no sense. But anyhow, with all the extra cost and everything, we had to pay up front. We're like, we'll just wait a couple days till we can do it better. So that's what we decided. So we go up tomorrow for the rental car. And we're getting there. It's exciting. Winona's books all arrived, so she'll be getting ready for school. She starts on the 13th. So we're excited about that and see how it goes. And in PA to homeschool Winona, we had to fill out a memorandum saying what she was going to be teaching, who was teaching her, requirements of classes that we had to make sure we had in the classes we were given. Thank goodness we're doing a Becca curriculum, because I don't know how you can teach a child not having a curriculum, because it was a mess if you didn't. I don't know how. It have to be very critiqued to be able to do that. Well, so we turned all that in, and then they say yes. Usually they did. We never had any problem. And but then at the end of everything, if it was the year she had to take the the test they have to take. Well, in public school, you have to take it every year up there in PA. But you're only required to take it these certain years. Well, you either can take it with the public school students or you pay to have a test taken. Well, it was kind of neat, off on a tangent here. It was kind of neat with Winona because Patrick, it was all done. My wife conducted it. She had, the times and fill in the dots and all that stuff and send it off. Well, this time, Winona was live with a proctor who was doing her with a few other students at the same time. So that was kind of neat, I thought. But, it's how it goes. Time is change. Well, can't really think of anything else to talk about. It's going to be a quiet night. Dinner will be made here eventually, and sit here, relax, work on some schoolwork, and call it a day. All right, talk to y'all later. If you like these videos, like and subscribe and share. Please notify so we can keep making them. All right, and it's becoming fun. I really enjoy making them. So, all right, talk to you later. Have a good night.